Today on Made in SA, we get a taste of some muhluhlung bling with aspiring jewelry designer Tsholo.
My dream is to become a renowned South African jewelry designer.
And Tsholo's family's tightly linked like a gorgeous necklace. Since her mom passed away, Tsholo's dad remarried and everyone lives together. That's some glittering love.
A jewelry designer designs jewelry, an artist jeweler creates a story and a concept.
Does Tsholo have enough bling-bition to get to the top? We'll have to wait and see. This is how we roll. We celebrate young people of excellence and give them a kickstart to making their dream a reality.
My name is Tsholo. I'm 23 and I live in Muthutlung, near Brits. My dream is to become a renowned South African jewelry designer. My pastime, I'm always with friends, or I love jogging. I love keeping busy, I love being fit or going to the gym. I like dancing, I like listening to music. Being outdoors, doing anything outdoorsy. And I'm always drawing inspiration from things around me, so hence why I said I like being outdoors. Just capture what's out there. I'm a very fun person, outgoing, free spirit. Anything goes for me. I could literally be told about a gallery event and I'll be there now. I'm a very caring person, very friendly. And yeah, that's just a very free spirit. That's how I am. Well, the special people in my life are my family first. My dad, my stepmom. I've got 3 sisters, biological, and 1 brother. We're a very close family, so we've always been taught to do things together and just always be there for each other. So that's why anyone who comes into my life, I make sure that they are very special. My friends as well fall part of that, special people.
What do you think? I'll buy it, of course.
My name is Lerato Sefako, and Tsholo is my younger sister. She's just the small naughty one. I am.
Sina Creations, as always.
Damn straight. She's a very happy person. She interacts well with people, and in this kind of career path, you need that. You need to be able to reach out and sort of touch someone in any other way except by just showing them, your piece.
I actually went for a jog this one time, true story.
Yeah.
And I found shells around here. Shells smelling like cherry. Someone threw them away. No. Someone threw them away, so I just took them and thought, why not make something?
She's always the life of the party. If we ever throw parties at home, she's the one bringing everybody together. She's got a big personality. She's got the charisma, and I think that's, for me, I believe that will make her succeed.
My name is Kanya, and I've been friends with Tsholo since we were 2 years old. She's very loving, she's creative, she's just adorable.
My name is Ifresha. I met Tsholo in 2011 at campus. I'm studying fashion design and she's studying jewelry design. And I was actually wearing something that I made for myself, and she came to me and asked if I can make one for her. And since then, we just became friends. We get on like crazy. We work hard, both, always together. Tsholo is the most humble young lady ever. She's very creative, very positive. That's what I love most about her.
We were very naughty, we were little rascals. We were all over the place. We were the ones that were always getting shouted at. It was one of those things that we were just naughty all the time. One thing I love about her is because she's free-spirited and she always listens. We talk about everything. I'm more closer to her than anybody else. She knows me. She hasn't done anything that gets on my nerves, but one thing I know, we're both stubborn. So we're always fighting. We'd fight like now, this hour, and then 2 minutes later, we're laughing again. Just because we're both stubborn and we both want to be right.
Tsholo is just too creative. I'm a fashion student, she's a jewelry designer, but we always help each other all the time. Her judgment is just it all the time. She's the most creative person ever.
I think her dream to become a jewelry designer, she chose the right path because she loves creating. She's got great ideas. It gives her peace. She's more of herself when she's doing her work. So I think she's going to go far.
Honestly, in grade 10, I decided to do jewelry design, but didn't really follow up with it. Did graphic design after that. And then 2 or 3 years later, my mom actually advised me to do jewelry design. That's how it started. I think it's important for young kids to have a dream and to follow it, because without a dream, you have no ambition, you have nothing to pretty much live for. If there's one thing I could change about my life now, I'd want to have my mom see all of this. Just have her here, because that's the reason I started actually being a jewelry student or whatever. She's the one who was always pushing me, and when I gave up, she was there telling me just, hang on. And she just, I don't know, I guess it was her time to leave, but she left so early when I started. That's when she, so I just wish she was still here and could see where I am now.
Tsholo friend, just go for it. I know you got this. Never stop working so hard. Never stop inspiring everyone around you. Just go for it. We got you.
Just keep working hard. Don't stop making jokes. Jokes are who you are. And just go for it.
After the break, Tsholo will have no time for jokes when she meets her coach. She'll be twisted and stretched to push past her safe zone to see if she's flexible enough to design an impressive piece of glam with material she's never used before. Lucky for her, she's a good listener and is not scared to learn a thing or two. Welcome back to Made in SA, the show that shines a spotlight on Mzansi's rising talents. Earlier we met Glitz Queen Tsolofelo Sefako. She dreams of taking the bling world by storm. Time to meet her coach.
My name's Kevin Friedman and I'm an artist jeweler. A jewelry designer designs jewelry. An artist jeweler creates a story and a concept around the jewelry that they're designing. Generally, what I do is everything I do is one of a kind, so everything is unique, everything is individual, everything creates its own personality for the personality of the wearer. And I have a very strong philosophy about a piece of jewelry like a necklace, because a pair of earrings frames the face, so it's very important to the overall look, whereas a necklace is generous because the wearer never sees the necklace. The necklace is something that is for everybody else. I think that I've been extraordinarily fortunate. I've had lots of lucky breaks, lots of lucky opportunities, but the end of the day is it's dedication, hard work, and never giving up. What I love about my job is the fact that it's allowed me to create my life and design my life around all the things that I'd want to be doing, that I've included into my work. So I've designed the path of my life through the art and the creation, and then the opportunities that come through having the opportunity of being an artist. The biggest misconception that I've come across when I tell people that I'm an artist jeweler is that, oh, you must be a millionaire, you're working with huge diamonds and huge rocks. And you do, but it's for me, a lot of it is a lot more about the passion and about the experience and about the creation than actually amassing all the wealth.
I'm feeling kind of excited and nervous at the same time. Excited because I could be meeting someone who I've always looked up to in the jewelry industry, and I'm nervous because I'm not too sure how it's going to turn out. But it's a good nerve. There is a possibility that I could kind of mess up, but that's fine. I mean, I'm an artist, and we can't always be creative, and you can't always have a magical piece. So I'll just fix it and take it from there, I guess. Hi.
Tsholo fellow Kevin Friedman.
Nice to meet you.
So lovely to meet you. So wonderful.
Honored to meet you, sir.
And I'm so looking forward to us playing together today.
Same here, I can't wait.
Would you like a cup of tea? And I love your earrings. They're so dramatic.
Thank you very much. I am more of a dramatic type of designer. I was actually inspired once by the Greek, those outfits that they wear.
Yes,
and I designed a piece from the drapings of the dresses.
Yeah, it's very important to look back at history, because what you have to know is that everything has been done before. It's just a matter of the fact that you can own it and do it differently, rather than straight copying. Because if you're straight copying, it's not original. But if you take inspiration from the past and you understand where history comes from, then your piece has a lot more substance.
Yes.
Why jewelry, not accessory design? But jewelry is an accessory, but why not clothing? Because I mean, you dressed very, very fashion forward.
My mom was a fashion designer, so I've always wanted to accessorize clothes, and that's how the interest started. And I've always liked taking anything and just putting it together to make an accessory. So just from there developed, and I heard of jewelry designer TUT.
So it's just a natural progression.
Yeah, yes.
And you won some of the awards.
Oh yes, I was one of the 10 winners for De Beers, the design competition.
Oh wow.
And I got a merit award for Plat Africa last year.
Excellent.
Very exciting.
So, no, it's very nice when you work and you put your concepts forward and you get some recognition.
Recognition for it, yeah. Well, it keeps you motivated, and also just keeps you pushing as well. You want to enter another competition and do well as well for that, so it keeps your drive there.
Excellent. What I've found is that I used to enter all of the competitions, and I was very fortunate that I did really well. But then the challenge, because in life the race is always against yourself. So once you've got the external gratification, it's really important to start challenging yourself for yourself, so that your work gets to the next level. So it's rather than a challenge against others, it's a challenge against yourself, because that's the most important thing to remember in design or in life, is that the race is against yourself.
Yeah, I think that's where it's kind of hard for me sometimes, because I doubt my work. I have that, will people like it or not? So I guess if I do it for myself first.
What I find is that if you have passion for it, other people will also have passion for it.
Okay.
If you find that you think that it's okay or safe, and you don't have passion for it, then it's empty. I was asked to come up with a challenge for you today.
Okay.
And I looked at some of the work that you were doing, and I thought it was very attractive, but I thought you were staying safe.
Yeah.
So what I did was I found these wonderful, panels of sequins, and I've got them in all different colors, so you're not restricted. So I don't want to restrict you to the color.
Okay.
But I want you to consider the material. And the reason that I wanted you to consider the material is that because it's a straight panel, it'll obviously kind of run very easily as a bracelet. But we're not making a bracelet. So what I want you to do is look at the material as an attractive material, and that's why I pulled out some vintage, either embroideries or the different colors, and you're free to mix and play with the colors, and we've got lots of materials for you to mix in. But to come over the concept of looking at it and saying, okay, it's flat, now how do we make it sit on a necklace? So Tsholo, your challenge today is to create a neck piece using components of these sequined panels. I'll give you chains, we'll give you beads,
Okay, yeah.
I'll give you a range of materials to adorn them with. The reason that I use the necklace per se is that a bracelet you see yourself, a ring you look down at your hand and smile, a pair of earrings frames the face. So a necklace is a much more mature piece of jewelry than any of the other types of accessories, because that's something that you're offering for other people to see.
Am I allowed to use metal and rivet this into it?
You absolutely are. You're free to use whatever materials you like. I don't have a riveting machine.
You don't?
No.
But I can drill and
Yeah, you can drill
use
and
wire.
use panels. Yeah.
Okay. All right, then that's fine.
So making jewelry is not just about creating beauty, it's also about solving problems. Can Tsholo design an exciting piece without all the tools she's used to? Tough one, girl, but Made in SA is right behind you, spurring you on. Welcome back to Made in SA, the show that gets you rolling with Mzansi's future hotshots. Today we're accessorizing with aspiring jewelry designer Tsholo. Inspired by her late mother to push hard for her dream, Tsholo's made an impressive home collection and has even won awards. But now without her mom to cheer her on, she must find strength in herself to push past her insecurities and rise to the challenge of creating a flowing neck masterpiece.
Let's get you started with your challenge,
Okay.
and I look forward to seeing the results.
Alrighty. What I think about my coach, apart from being starstruck, I think he's a very, very nice guy. Easy to talk to, he's very knowledgeable, he has a lot of inspiring words to say, very helpful as well.
My first impression of Tsholo was that she was a lovely, charming young lady who's got lots of passion and lots of excitement. I chose a challenge based on the pictures that I'd seen of the work that she's passionate about doing. So to give her something that was completely traditional wouldn't be valuable for my input and my experience. Okay.
Is there anything that I can spray that with gold? Have you got spray paint? Or not? You don't? Okay, fine, so I'll just see what I have.
Okay, well, talk to me.
Well, I wanted to go with something like that.
Okay.
And have brass here, pierce it out, and have these sequins, the sequin here, like just dangling the tassels once riveted. There.
Okay. Sounds fabulous. So you're now going to set you up with a piece of brass.
Yes, please.
Okay. Yeah, Kuzi, have you got a piece of brass for us, please? I think she's having fun. I think she's re-looking at how she sees things. I think she's still playing quite safe, but she's getting excited with the outcome, and as it's getting closer to fruition, so she's allowing herself to free up to create a piece that is interesting.
I didn't really have a concept. Starting off was just a random doodle, sort of. And then from there on, it developed and became something that I didn't expect it to be. But I loved it at the end, though, which was fine.
you got quite far.
Yeah.
This is quite beautiful.
It's actually different to my sketch, but like
that's
changing
part
up
of the-
as
yeah,
you
that's
go.
great. Okay, so talk to me. Where are we? Where are we going forward? What are we doing?
Although it's still simple, so I'm waiting for my piece of brass, and then I'll add it in somewhere here and just add in more drama.
Okay, so now my question to you is that, have you thought about running it so it becomes part of the necklace rather than an addendum to the necklace?
I actually like that now that I see it.
Okay, so we're looking at the elements. So this is 1, 2, and 3, which makes up a piece. So it's a complete unit. This is 1. So even though it's 2 pieces, aesthetically your eye is seeing 4. So we want to just add in the 5th so that it just flows. And also because this and this don't interact as easily, so it needs to clash by adding an extra element.
I think I'm done. Okay, well, I'm done.
Good. Gorgeously glittery.
Ah, it is.
Are you pleased?
I am. I
Excellent.
think with the shell in the middle, actually.
It grounds it. So the overall look of the piece is very exciting, and I'm very pleased with it.
Okay.
I do have some criticisms though. And the major criticism is, number 1, your drill holes being so obviously inconsidered, because you've got this piece which the drill holes could have been sunk behind. Overall, the aesthetic of the piece is absolutely perfect.
Okay.
And it's very exciting. And I love the way that you interpret it, because this wrapping of the sequence is something completely different to something I would have thought of, so I need to congratulate you on that, because I think that that's a really good solution to quite a difficult project.
Thank you so much, Kevin, for your feedback. It's actually something that I could use with my other pieces at home. I'll take everything into consideration. And thank you so much for welcoming me into your workspace.
It's a pleasure. I'm pleased that I could make some kind of an impact and give you some inspiration.
Check it out.
My message for Tsholo fellow is that she needs to move forward and live in her integrity. The decisions that she takes and the direction in the path of life that she takes, even though it is going to be a difficult choices, need to be with integrity, so that her positive personality that just bubbles through under the surface can actually shine and blossom.
What I loved about today was meeting Kevin. That was the highlight of it. What I found difficult about today was coming up with a concept for my design. I kind of felt a bit of pressure from Kevin, wanted to impress him.
If my mom was here now, I think what she would say was, I told you that one day you'll be recognized by people and you'll finally, get closer to your dream and people will realize what a hard worker you are.
Shine like the diamond you are, Tsholo.